It is with deep sadness that we announce the passing of our dearly beloved mother, grandmother, great-grand and great-great-grandmother, Mary Josephine Agnes Victorin Nicholas, affectionately known as Agnes, Mama or Merchabatis, originally from Sulphur Springs, Soufrière, but resided with her daughter in Dennery. She passed away peacefully on Saturday, 28th November 2015 at about 9:45 p.m. She was 104 years. She was predeceased by her husband, Jean-Baptiste Nicholas of Sulphur Springs, Soufrière, her daughter, Noelita Joseph of Sulphur Springs, her granddaughter, Marcella Samuels of New Development, Soufrière, her grandson, John Jean-Baptiste of Sulphur Springs. Left to mourn two daughters, Mary Magdalene Nicholas Funal of Delayde, Dennery, affectionately known as Madeline or Maforce, Teresa Nicholas of Force Jacques Soufrière, affectionately known as Tiza. Two sons, Gilbert Nicholas of Montedor, affectionately known as Brother Nicholas, Uncle or Mr. Sandra. Joseph Nicholas of Barbados. 12 granddaughters, Kim Huggins of Trinidad and Tobago, Casilda Joseph, proprietor of Milan Minimart, Soufrière, Alexia Ferdinand of Sulphur Springs, Soufrière, Thomasine Joseph, employed with Lahore Plantation, Fabienne Sarah Funal of Delayde, Dennery, Judy Nicholas of Orlando, Florida, Samantha Joseph Charles, vendor at Sulphur Springs Park, Sally Ann Elwin of Bonterre, Marie Therese Funal of Delayde, Dennery, Joanna Nicholas, employed with Ministry of Agriculture, Dennery, Tiffania and Dania Nicholas of Delayde, Dennery. 5 grandsons, Julius Joseph, vendor at Sulphur Springs Park, Fabian Felix Funal of Sunny Acres, Edwin Joseph, vendor at the Sulphur Springs Park, Raymond Funal of Delayde, Dennery, Joel Nicholas, also known as Delayde, Dennery. 10 great-granddaughters, Makisha Huggins of Trinidad and Tobago, Cleophas Nicholas, an accountant at the Soufrière Marine Management Association, Mary and Joseph, employed with Soufrière Foundation, Cassandra Samuel, employed with Windjammer Landings, Tamika Samuel of New Development, Soufrière, Kadisha St. Pierre, past student of Soufrière Comprehensive Secondary, Jokema Mara Funal, student of the Entrepot Secondary School, Lovina Joseph, student of the Soufrière Comprehensive Secondary, Andrea Joseph of Sulphur Springs, Soufrière, Maya Stephanie Charles, student of the La Richousse Combined School. 20 great-grandsons, Moron Joseph, employed with Anne Resort, Sherman Joseph, employed with Sugar Beach Resort, Siobhan and Shuland Joseph, employed with Soufrière Foundation, Johnson Joseph, employed with Sugar Beach Resort, Shane Joseph of Soufrière, Handel and Craig Joseph of Palmas, Soufrière, Kiani Elwin of Bonterre, Myphodius Joseph, employed with Anne Chasney Resort, Jonathan Joseph, employed with Anne Chasney Resort, Sherwin Ferdinand, student of Soufrière Comprehensive Secondary School, Rakim Jahim Mills, RJ, of Orlando, Florida, Nakito and Renako Huggins of Trinidad and Tobago, Janelle Charles, student of Leon Hess Secondary School, Amel Samuel, student of Choiseul Secondary School, Shervin Joseph, student of Soufrière Combined School, Othaniel Joseph, student of Lei Tangs Combined School, Kazan Elwin, student of Dame Paulette Louise Primary School, Trey Fanal, student of Dennery Infant School, Chance Joseph of Soufrière. 10 great-great-granddaughters, 5 great-great-grandsons, sons-in-law, Egland Joseph of Sulphur Springs, Soufrière, Patrick Alexander of Fort Jacques, Soufrière. Many nieces and nephews including Camilla Alcindor of New Development, Soufrière, Mauricia Francis of Cap Estate, Angie Herman of Soufrière, Lena Alexander of Soufrière, Josephine Lionel, affectionately known as Baba of Soufrière, Claudia Jude of Soufrière, Gabriel Jude of Sulphur Springs, Soufrière. Other relatives: the Alcindor, Alexander, Cadet, Francis, Herman, Huggins, Joseph, Jude, Lennox, Nicholas, Renee, Thomas and Victor families, both here and abroad, too numerous to mention. Visiting and special friends: Miss Cyril of Sulphur Springs, Soufrière, Bertilia Charles of Rabo, Soufrière, Ivy and Cleon Gittins of Delight, Dennery, Albertina Alphonse of Delight, Dennery, Elmona and Lawe of Delight, Dennery, Juliette Pierrot of Lacaille, Dennery, Rihanna Charles of Orléans. The funeral service of the late Mary Josephine Agnes Victorin Nicholas, affectionately known as Agnes, Mama or Marja Baptiste, will take place at Our Lady of Assumption Roman Catholic Church in Soufrière on Thursday, 10th December 2015 at 3 p.m. The body will then be laid to rest at the Soufrière Cemetery. May she continue to rest in perfect peace. Note: Dwayne, bus number 940, will be by the Castries Roman Catholic Church next to the Derek Walker Square to take well wishes to and from the funeral service. The bus leaves at 1:15 sharp. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New York Road, P4.